The ship was dead in space. No lights, no engine hum, no crew visible on any scan. The Vreth boarding party looked at each other and clicked their throat sacs in the pattern that meant easy prey. A human warship, floating alone, unguarded. Commander Zeth pressed 4 of his 6 fingers against the hull scanner. The reading came back clean. Too clean. But Zeth had raided 17 ships. He knew what a trap felt like. This was not a trap. This was a gift. He sent the signal back to his fleet through a low-pulse skin vibration. The Vreth did not speak to each other the way humans did. They felt each other's words. Right now, his crew felt his confidence. They felt his hunger. They moved in. 12 Vreth soldiers cut through the hull of the U.E.'s Dauntless in under 4 minutes. Gravity pulled them to the floor. The ship was dark. The air was cold. The corridors were silent. Spread out, Zeth ordered through vibration pulse. Bridge first. Then weapons core. His soldiers moved like shadows, fast and low. The Vreth had 4 eyes each, 2 forward and 2 sideways, and none of them saw a single human. No heat signature, no movement, no sound. That was the first strange thing. The second strange thing was the smell. It hit Zeth in the chest like something physical, sharp and chemical and iron sweet all at once. He did not recognize it. He filed it away and kept moving. His second-in-command, Grell, reached the engine room first. Engines intact, Grell pulsed back. Fully powered down. Fuel cells completely full. The ship was not abandoned, Commander. Commander. It was parked. Good, Zeth replied. Lock the engine room down. Touch nothing until I reach the bridge. He should have asked why a warship with full fuel cells was just sitting there. He did not ask. He pushed open the bridge door. Empty chairs, dead screens. 1 half-eaten food pack on the floor, still warm. Zeth walked to the captain's seat. He placed his hand on the command panel. It beeped once. Then a voice spoke. Calm, female, completely cold. Identity not recognized. Lockdown protocol activated. Every door on the ship slammed shut at the same moment. The sound rolled through the hull like a wave. Grell, report. Zeth pulsed hard. Silence. Grell. Nothing came back. Then the lights exploded on. Every light on every deck at full power. The Vreth were sensitive to bright light. Their sideways eyes snapped shut in pain. Zeth stumbled. His helmet lamp was useless now, drowned in the white blaze. And then he understood the smell. Sweat, blood, chemicals from a combat stim patch. The smell of soldiers who had been completely still for a very long time, controlling their breathing, controlling their heat signatures, waiting in the dark behind sealed panels and inside maintenance shafts. The ship was not empty. It had never been empty. The bridge door opened. A human stood there, not in armor, not holding a weapon, just a man, tall, broad. A cut above his left eye was still bleeding, and he had not bothered to wipe it. He looked like he had just climbed out of a wall. He looked at Zeth the way a person looks at something that is already finished. You sat in my seat, the man said. Zeth raised his weapon. The man moved in a way that Zeth's 4 eyes could not properly follow. The weapon was gone. Zeth was against the wall. The man's forearm held him there, not choking, just holding, the way a person holds a door open, without effort, without feeling. Captain Mike Torres, the man said, you ease Dauntless. And you walked right into my ship. Behind Torres, humans filled every doorway. Some had bruises. One had a broken arm in a quick wrap and was still standing straight. They were breathing hard, but their eyes were settled and flat and focused. Not panic, not rage. The Vreth had a word for that look. It translated roughly as, already decided. We cut our own power 2 hours before you arrived, Torres said. Blocked our heat sigs with coolant foam. stayed in the maintenance shafts and waited. My crew needed live reps. He paused. You were the live reps. Zeth felt something crawl through his chest. It was not a feeling Vreth were supposed to have. Your soldiers are alive, Torres continued. Sedated in Cargo Bay 3. You can join them, or you can call your fleet right now and tell them to pull back past the Kellan boundary line. Not the border, the boundary. You know the difference. Zeth looked at the humans. He looked at the corridors behind them, at the maintenance shaft panels that were still open, at the dark spaces inside where more soldiers could be sitting right now, waiting, already decided. He opened his comm to the Vreth fleet. Full retreat, he said, past the Kellan boundary. All ships. His fleet commander pulsed back confusion and anger. Zeth cut the channel. Torres picked up the food pack from the floor and took a bite. He looked at Zeth without any expression at all. Tell your people something for me, Torres said. We have been doing this for 3 months. Different ships, different sectors. We park one, we wait, we practice. He took another bite. You are the 9th boarding party. Zeth stared at him. You have been hunting us. Torres did not answer that directly. He just looked out the forward viewport at the black space where the Vreth fleet was already moving away. Go home, he said quietly. 3 hours later, the Vreth fleet was gone. The Dauntless powered its engines up slow and steady and turned toward the dark. Somewhere out in that dark, 8 more human ships were waiting. Lights off, heat masked. Crews still and quiet inside the walls, waiting for the next gift to arrive.